theme song, theme song.
Food is amazing. It has the ability to be delicious, beautiful, expensive, exotic, and also poisonous. That's right, some things that we eat on a regular basis can also be poisonous if made the wrong way. I was fascinated to learn that there are many foods that people eat on a regular basis that are poisonous if prepared incorrectly. I thought this was kind of crazy because why would you risk it? But I guess some people just like to live on the wild side. You guessed it, I'm going to now tell you a list of foods that are poisonous, but also edible, but also poisonous. Don't forget that part. Castor beans, which are actually seeds, are used to make castor oil, which is part of lots of different edible things, including food additives, food flavoring, candies, stuff like that. But if you change the recipe just a little bit, it can be used to make ricin, which is a super toxic substance that can kill a human by inhalation. Every fan of The Simpsons will remember this one. Pufferfish can be poisonous, resulting in paralysis and even death if prepared in the wrong way. It's known as fugu in Japanese, and there is no known cure if you ingest the poisonous version of it, unless of course you're Homer Simpson, then you'll be fine in the morning. Elderberries. Taste delicious on pancakes, you might think, but I don't recommend picking your teeth with the branches or anything else that's not the berries for that matter, because BAM! Cyanide. They look cool, they sound cool, but inky cat mushrooms are the farthest thing from cool, especially if you consider drinking alcohol to be cool. And if Hollywood movies have taught me anything, you should. These things are fine to eat, but as soon as they come in contact with alcohol, and even in some cases smelling rubbing alcohol or perfume, then a symphony of vomiting, nausea, malaise, agitation, palpitations, and lots of other stuff will happen. You can't avoid it. Jamaica's national fruit, the ackee, is very temperamental. You can only eat it when it's exactly perfectly ripe. Otherwise, it causes something called Jamaican vomiting sickness if you eat it when it's too ripe or not ripe enough. This leads to seizures and fatal hypoglycemia. Plus, you can only eat the middle yellow part. If you try to eat anything else, you'll die. Strawberry rhubarb pie has been named by many people as the best pie in all the world. But I would not accept one of these from your sworn enemy, because if you eat anything other than the stalk of the rhubarb, instant death. Okay, maybe not instant death, but the leaves are poisonous, and they do contain something called oxalic acid. So eating this pie would not only leave you with a full belly, probably also give you a case of kidney failure and joint pain. If you're thinking all of these items are so obscure that you would never be in a situation where you're eating them, think again. Because really common things like apple seeds and almonds, they're poisonous too if ingested raw and in very, 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 very large quantities, because they contain something called cyanogenetic glucosides, which once ingested turn into hydrogen cyanide, which obviously poison. Alright, there you go, bon appetit. If you haven't eaten already and you're thinking about it, make sure you check for these poisonous things in your meal before you ingest it, because I want you to keep watching my videos. I got one more day left of VEDA. Please join me. Thank you so much for watching. Bye! Food is great. Fascinating, and also poisonous, because they release something called cyanogenetic glucosides.